Hello guys, it is me once again and I am doing another very scary episode of Scary Elevator, and this is truly amazing how scary some things right here are, and after we are done you probably already know that we go into the elevator and then we are going to explore another place that is also connected to this amazing elevator, and then everything will be spooky and scary and then everything will be alright, and this is actually pretty scary. There are traps everywhere and there are heads and stuff and I am pretty spooked out, which is not really good. It seems like the levers don't actually do anything, but it is a weird combination of blocks that make it so scary. There is a lot of bookshelves and grass and stuff and it is just a bit weird. And there are some wood logs really cool stacked up. And there is one of those stairs that people say that they see in a forest and that those stairs just randomly sit there without a purpose, and that there are stories behind those stairs that people used to live there on top of the stairs and back in the days there were a house there. Something like that. I am not really sure how that works in reality or what the true stories are and what the fake stories are, but that is just what I heard. And it is pretty fascinating, which is just amazing, just like this little place with all the random blocks and stuff, and there is even TNT and with a piston that if you push the piston then the TNT will connect to the redstone torch and then the whole place goes boom, and that is not really that nice, but they did an amazing job at making this scary. That is something that I can agree on. It is not much, but it is the randomness that makes it scary. So I am a bit fascinated by this thing that is made right here and I think that it is pretty cool and I rate that, but I can't seem to make the TNT go boom. So the creator of this little thing really did just an amazing job at protecting his work with the TNT that can't explode. But I am SubZeroExtabyte and I always find a way. And it is going to explode in that corner and then it is going to go boom, and then we have created an explosion and then it is really cool. And now we have an Endermite as a pet, so I am just going to go away and I am going to the next floor, so I will see you guys there I guess. But it seems like we are already here and it is a bit weird where we ended up. It is just a zoo only then for creepers. I am not really sure which sick psycho made this, but I believe that PETA is going to sue him because these creepers do deserve to live a good life and then run up to someone, make that snake sound and then blow themselves up. You can't keep them in this prison no more. I would say stop, and I think that PETA is already on top of this guy. I am not sure, but PETA is normal really fast with making statements and stuff, so I think that these creepers are going to be free and then they can kill noobs again. So if you support their case. But yeah, seeing their facial expressions, they don't really look that happy and they are with a lot of them, so I am not sure how long this can last. But it is pretty cool that there is a zoo where you can just look at all sorts of creepers. Well, there aren't really a lot of sorts of creepers, they are all basically the same and they all just do nothing, so they are actually all just one thing and they are just the same thing. So I am not sure how I should feel about that. But I think it is starting to be time for me to go because these creepers are not really that interesting, but maybe if we just go closer and just don't let any escape, then we can see what it is to live in between all those creepers, and it does not really look like much fun. I mean, what do these things eat and where do they actually poop? I am not sure, but I don't think that is very hygienically, and it also seems like two of these stupid green aliens have already escaped and I am not sure how I feel about that. They want to go on with my journey to my new thing, I am sure. And I think they are already leaving, which is great because otherwise I would just make them leave. And now this poor sud is separated from all of his friends. But that is the karma that he got from trying to escape, I guess. So that is not really that great from him. But I guess this other guy got it worse because he is going to die and that is not fun. And he is already gone. And the thing is that we are gone as well. We are back in the elevator and we are going to see what the next thing is going to be. And it seems like this is some weird other zoo with all kinds of mushrooms. They are also really amazing, those creatures. They are just cows with some mushrooms on their backs, and I think that they are truly amazing creatures. And I think that we should support them more and that we must give those things more land so they can evolve in greater things and that there are more of them. I am not sure if you can milk them and what kind of benefits these things give, but they look amazing and I think that is all that matters. But there are some chests, some note blocks or CD player block things, and there is a rail and there are weird doors. The ceiling looks really weird, but it is cool that these things at least have lights so they can see. And there are just basically mushrooms everywhere and there are some randomly placed doors. But overall this is a pretty great scary thing. It is not really scary once again, but it is more just a disturbing place to be. but I guess that counts as scary because I am pretty creeped out. So the creator did do its job, and he did it in a weird way, but in a way that is pretty cool, at least so I rate that, and I think that is just fantastic, but he deserves some props. The only downside is that the walls are from obsidian and that there isn't a parkour in here, which I would have appreciated, to be honest, but what isn't here I guess. So let's just accept that and observe these little weird creatures. Well, they aren't really that little, but they are weird, so that counts. But it is cool that there is a railway thing here, which actually works. I wouldn't believe that this would have worked because of all these Chernobyl cows that are in the way, but if you just hit them out of the way, then they are alright and you are alright, and you don't really hurt them that much. Because these alien creature things probably have really thick leather or something, so they can protect themselves to all danger and stuff. But I amused myself just fine here, and I think that this place is not really that scary, but it is creepier, and that counts as scary, so that is alright. But it is my time to disappear and go to the next one, so I will see you guys there. Let's just enjoy this elevator music in the meantime. And we got there pretty fast, but we are here and it does look pretty creepy. There are just some random doors and there is a lot of bedrock and it is cold up here, and there is one ladder, so I think the objective is to climb that ladder, so let's just do that and then see where we end up and where we are going to be then. So that will be amazing, and then we are going to see what is up there and we won't have to play with these doors anymore. But it seems like there are even more doors up here, and it seems like we must be underneath the world or something. There is just bedrock everywhere, so we must be close to the bottom of the world, and we have another ladder to climb, but I keep thinking that there just might be something here with these doors. They must be here for some reason and I can't seem to figure out what that reason is. But it seems like we are in some weird bedrock camp with doors underneath the nether or something, and it is actually pretty cool up here, and it is just all kinds of fire and netherrack, which is not really that great, but it is really warm up here, which is a good thing sometimes, I guess. If you are really cold, like it is outside as we can see. Wait, this is just a fake nether, that doesn't really count. I thought that we were in some kind of nether cave or something. What is this then? This is just fake. I did not expect that, which is not that great. So I think that this one was a bit more of a random one, and the doors were pretty scary, but the nether bit that turned up to be fake was not really that scary, so I guess that is great. And it was really hot up here, but not anymore because all of the fire is gone and now it is just a nice temperature out here, which is just great. But we are going back to the elevator slowly and then we can see what the next stuff is going to be. I am not sure what the next bit is going to be, but we will see. Time will time, and time is going to be great. So let's head back down in this bedrock cave stuff, which will then probably be also just fake and not really bedrock, just like the nether bit. But this elevator is real and that is what it is about, so let's go to the next one, boys and maybe girls, I am not really sure. But it seems like we are already here, which is pretty amazing, and I think that this one is creepy though. There are just all kinds of head here and it is really dark outside, and there are mobs outside which match the heads that are inside here, so I am not sure if those are the spirits of the people that possibly died here, and there even is a bunny stuck here. It probably came to search some food or something and now it is stuck in a spider web. The poor thing. But this bunny seems pretty cool, so I will give it to him, and he is just looking at me, and I think, but this is by far the chilliest bunny that I have ever seen in my life, and I think that it is trying to tell me something, but I am not sure what it is, but it is going inside the painting and that was pretty weird. Maybe it was just a ghost bunny, or there is something mysterious behind this painting, and it is almost like this bunny is showing us the way. And I am not sure if I should be happy with that or not, but I am just following it. But I won. Go down there because that is too scary for me, and the iron door then keeps us from going out of the thing that is there, but the bunny is confident that it should go in there, and it is trying to tell me that I should go in there, but I don't want to go down there, bunny, it is just a hole, and this bunny actually trapped me. I can't believe that I actually got trapped by a bunny. That is just unbelievable. Such a creature that has so much brains, how could this be? But yeah, we got trapped by a bunny, and now the bunny is slowly hopping away, and it is probably laughing at us that we are so dumb that we actually just got trapped by him, and he probably feels really proud, which is not that great, because I don't really feel that proud. That might have something to do with the fact that we just got trapped by a bunny, but I am not really sure. It might just be because we are stuck. Not sure which one it is, but let's just figure a way out of this stuff and then hopefully we can get back to the elevator and actually continue this video and not be stuck for the rest of the video, because I don't think that you guys would appreciate that very much. But we got out and I don't know where this bunny went, but it is gone. So let's just proceed to go further up with the elevator. But we are in some kind of cave again and I am not sure what this is, but it looks really scary and there are holes in the ground and it seems like there is the end at the end, which actually makes perfect sense. But there is also some lava down here and there is water dripping down from the roof, which makes me scared, and there is a zombie trapped in a spider web and that is not great for that guy. But it seems like this might have been a mine or something, since there is a really poopy staircase right here and we just got webbed by a web, which is also not great for our imago, and we just got trapped by a bunny, which makes it even worse. But this is a really cool cave that is down here and there are holes and the walls have been damaged over the years, which is also not really that great. But there is emerald right here and it seems like it might be raining or we might be really deep down in a cave or something, which is just not really that fantastic. But I guess that it is pretty cool that we are here though. And this glass that is here with the really dark outside stuff, and the ground is that really disgusting looking grass, and it seems like this is just one zombie down here which we are able to handle and we are able to kill this thing like it is nothing, so that is also just great. But there is a lot of black blocks again, so I am not really sure if we are getting bamboozled again or not, but I am not really sure. But I think that this is really shady, which I don't really like. But we went outside and it was really dark outside and we were really scared outside because it was really dark and I don't really like the dark, and that is not nice because now we don't have anything to do anymore in this cave except for making it a bit stronger or something so it doesn't cave in on us, which won't really be great if that happened, because if it caved in then I would eat all the ceiling and I don't think my stomach would be able to handle all that stone, and then I think I would just collapse or something because that would just be too much. But the ceiling now looks really great, so that is fantastic. But we are heading back right now and we are already in the next elevator and we are actually already at the next destination, which is just a bunch of lava coming down to the ground. And as you can imagine, it is pretty hot down here, so that is not really that great. But I guess that this is made pretty cool and there is a ladder right here and we can go to the top, and I am not sure what is at the top, but I guess that we are going to explore the top. But I guess that it is going to be cool, at least I hope. I don't know, but we are going to see, and this lava is a bit much, but that is okay, we are able to handle that and it is not really too much, we can just maneuver around it, which is fantastic. And now we are at the top and I am not sure what is up here, but I guess that we are just going to jump or something. But I think it is kind of cool that the lava is on every level, so like none of the lava is pouring out of the same level, it is all just a bit different, so that is actually pretty great. I think I like that concept, and I think by this small thing they have done a pretty amazing job. And it is still raining outside, which isn't really that great, but I guess that it is okay. But up here it is actually pretty great. You can really fall off because it is all made out of soul sand, which you walk really slowly on, so it is near impossible to accidentally fall off. So they also really thought about that as well. So I am not really sure what I am doing here, but I guess that I want to swim, and that is okay because it is pretty cold outside, so you just sometimes need to take a nice relaxing lava bath and then you won't think about stress anymore, and then it is really great. It is actually really relaxing, which you would probably not say because you would think that it is really hot. But it is actually really not that bad. It is kind of hot, but it is not that you are going to die hot, I guess. But if you are in survival, then yes, you are going to die because of the lava, so that is not really that great. But right now, we are just going to keep swimming in this lava because it feels nice, I guess. Or not, I am not really sure, but we are going to place some soul sand and then the lava is going to expand and stuff, and then this room will be entirely filled with lava, which probably isn't really that good. But I guess that is okay. So, we are just going to the next station, and it seems like this one is really not scary, but this is actually really enjoyable. It is just one giant room filled with TNT. It is just like my dreams. But this is really just fantastic that this is here, because this is just like my dreams. I really want to pull that lever. But first we just need to add a bit more, because surely this guy that made this doesn't know when to stop, because he stopped way too early. He needed to place a whole lot more because that was probably really necessary. but now it is exploded and the rest is also going to explode, and this is actually pretty scary, but we are on a bedrock level and I can't really see too much, but I guess that this is the end or something. There is a lot of rain, and that rain means that I have to say goodbye, so I will see all of you guys later.